everyone, so I wanted to cover lower face talks. So we're gonna cover masseters, DAOs, mentalis muscle, lip flip, gummy smile, and neck. A lot of people only know that we can inject talks around the eyes and the crow's feet, between the brows and in the forehead, because those are the traditional on-label areas, but it can do a lot more than just that. So let's start with masseters first. There's a big muscle that runs up and down like this that's responsible for helping us chew. But sometimes it can cause pain with chewing, grinding our teeth, popping when we open and close our mouth. So if we relax this muscle, it helps with some of those issues, but it also helps slim that lower face, sharpen the jawline, and help accentuate the cheeks to take the focus off of this area and put it back on the upper face. A youthful smile on a youthful face has the focus on the upper face, and then it kind of slims to the lower face for a female. Now, we can inject a little bit of tox in this area on both sides, and I do it with all our toxes. Botox, Dysport, Jeuveau, Daxxify, any one of them. It'll help slim this area, and you'll start noticing a difference pretty soon. Next area is our DAOs. So this is a little triangle muscle that kind of comes down. It's called the DAO, depressor anguli oris muscle, and it's responsible for yanking down the corner of our mouth. So if at rest, you look like that, we need to lift that up and brighten it some. So we can inject this muscle here to lift the corners of our mouth. Next area is going to be the mentalis muscle. So sometimes we have that little crease right above our chin, and we have a rough texture to our chin. So if we inject a little tox here, it'll soften it and relax it, smooth out the chin as well. Then right above the lip is called our orbicularis oris muscle. That's responsible for tucking, squeezing the lips together, but it also tucks that upper lip under. So whenever you smile, you don't see your, whenever you smile, if it gets sucked under like this and you see a lot more of your teeth and you don't see any lips, we need to relax that muscle right above. That's what we do in our lip flip injection. And then if when you smile, it hikes up and you see your gums when you smile, it's hard to do if you don't naturally have it, but if you see a lot of your gums, that muscle right here, called our L-sand muscle, is responsible for pulling it up. So if we inject a little tox right here, it'll soften that smile back down to where when you smile, you don't see your gums. So look in the mirror. If you're doing this, or if you are doing this, then we need to soften that down just a little. Now, moving on to neck, we have something called platysmal bands. So these are these bands that pop out when we smile or when we show we want to choke our kids just a little bit, those muscles. So it attaches above the mandible, which is our jawline, and comes all the way down. So we can inject these bands to help sharpen up the jawline, tighten up the neck, and soften those harsh bands. I can also, these little horizontal lines that we have on our neck, I do a pearl necklace technique where we inject a little bit of superficial tox to help soften some of that as well. You can also inject right above the mandible to help sharpen up the jawline just a little bit too. So just to recap, we covered masseters, we covered lip flip, gummy smile, chin, platysmal bands for neck, and right above on that, along that mandible. So hope this helps, guys. If you want to get some tox done, let me know.